Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. What is that? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. We're going to put this to one side now. It's time to go to watch Cruz Azul play. Okay, this is not a part of my challenge of going to every single stadium in Mexico. Okay, yeah, it is a stadium in Mexico. You're absolutely correct. But it's a stadium that I've been to many times before. I've watched Cruz Azul play many times before. If you followed this channel for a little while, you'll know that I live in Mexico City, that I often go to games here in Mexico City. A lot of people in my previous videos, which I'm going to talk about in a second, they have asked where is episodes 1 to 4. And the truth is that I've been making videos on Mexican football for a while. So I've been to these stadiums. And that's why when I went to Tigres and Santos Laguna, I kind of started with episodes 5 and 6 because I've already been to 4 stadiums. But don't worry, because the plan is to go back to these stadiums, is to go back and check out the stadiums and show you guys what it is like to go there. So it very much so continues. But anyway, today is it is an absolutely ginormous game for Cruz Azul. It is the Liga MX Apertura quarterfinals between Cruz Azul and Chivas. I am so excited for this one. It's a very different style to the games that you saw last time with Tigres and Santos Laguna, because now this is the business end. It is a serious time for Cruz Azul and for Chivas. I don't know who's going to win. So for context, this is the second leg. It is the business end of the tie itself, because on Wednesday or Thursday night, they played each other in Guadalajara. It ended 0-0. So it's still very much so all to play for. It is third seeded Cruz Azul against sixth seeded Chivas. And because Cruz Azul finished higher in the league, it means that if this game ends in another 0-0, it means that Cruz Azul will go through to the semi-final. So I have no idea what's going to happen. Let me know your predictions down below. I'm going to say right now, my predictions is, okay, to be honest with you guys, I like both teams. I like Cruz Azul and I like Chivas. I have no problems with either team. But just based on what I think might happen, I think Cruz Azul have got a stronger team. Chivas have got better and better as the season's gone on, but Cruz Azul are a strong team. I've watched them play a few times this season, and they do look good. So I do think that they are going to edge this. I think they're going to win it maybe 3-1. I think both teams are going to score. Hopefully both teams score. But I think Cruz Azul, having reached the final of the Liga MX in recent tournaments, having reached the semi-final many times, and keeping a large amount of those players that have reached the final and semi-finals in recent years, I think it's them that are going to advance to the semi-final. I think if they qualify, they play Tigres. Now, if you watch recent videos, you'll know that I do like Tigres. I had a great experience over at El Volcan. That's going to be an absolutely cracking encounter between those two. But also Chivas, they're a bit of an underdog. I mean, they've been playing really, really well recently. They won like 8 or 9 games at the end of the season. Armando Gonzalez is the top goal scorer from the regular season. He's only like 21 years old. He's Mexican. There's a lot of hope and promise for him to do well. But this is a big test. Not just for Gonzalez, but this is a big test for the entire Chivas team. But guys, my prediction is 3-1 Chivas. 3-1 Cruz Azul. I think Cruz Azul are just about going to edge it. Now, this is the final game of the quarterfinals. From yesterday's matches, we know that Monterrey, they managed to finally, in the last minute, get past Club America. Tigres came from 3-0 down against Tijuana, winning 5-0 in the second leg to make their way to the semi-finals. And Toluca, the reigning champions, will also be there as well. It's a very, very strong lineup. And one of these two teams, they're going to be joining them in the Final Four. So, as I've said a few times, let me know your predictions down below and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I've never actually shown you my apartment or anything like that, but this is the view from my apartment here in Mexico City. It's a pretty nice view outside my window. But also, I wanted to just say quickly a very big thank you to everybody that has watched my recent vlogs in Tigres and Santos Laguna as well. I really, really appreciate the support and the love that's been shown. So for anybody that has watched those videos, that has liked, commented, subscribed as well, I really, really appreciate it. I mean, we've gone from like 400 subscribers to almost 1,000 at the time of recording. So I am hugely grateful. I can't wait to make more content next year in 2026 with the World Cup and also with Mexican football continuing as well, guys. Let me know which stadium you really, really want me to go to. And yeah, let's get into this video. Okay, guys, so we have about 2.5 hours till kickoff. From where I am right now, it's about an hour away from the stadium, the Estadio Olimpico Universitario, actually the stadium of Pumas. With everything going on ahead of the World Cup, some of the teams have kind of relocated temporarily to new stadiums. And one thing that I want to say, obviously I've mentioned there that I think that Cruz Azul will manage to win this game. But this will not be an easy game. Okay, yeah, it's going to be played here in Mexico City, but that kind of home court advantage isn't as big as you think, considering that they're playing in a slightly different stadium, the home of Pumas, not their actual stadium. And I mean, they're playing against Chivas, one of the biggest teams, if not the biggest team here in Mexico. Just walking around the streets earlier today, I've seen so many Chivas shirts, so many Chivas fans. And to be honest, I've not seen many Cruz Azul fans today. So that kind of home court advantage isn't going to be that big. I'm very interested to see how many Cruz Azul fans are going to be in the stadium and how many Chivas fans are also going to be in the stadium as well. So yeah, I have no idea. But anyway, we've got about 2.5 hours till kickoff. Takes an hour on the Metro bus to get to the stadium. So yeah, come along with me, guys. And yeah, I'm super excited because I've not been to a playoff game here in Mexico in a long time. So yeah, let's get to the stadium, see if we can get some nice food, some nice drinks, and yeah, let's enjoy this Sunday evening. An hour and a half later, and we are here. Cruz Azul and Chivas. Honestly, the Metro bus was fully divided. I would probably say there was more Chivas fans than Cruz Azul, and it's incredible. Every time that I've been to a game anywhere in Mexico, usually the home team more than dominates the fans. But here, Chivas are pretty massive. I think you have to give credit to them because they've come in their numbers today. Cruz Azul have the home court advantage, I guess, in their temporary home. But who knows how that's going to work out today. There's so many Chivas fans. You can see all the stalls and everything. Look at the sunset. I don't know if it's going to look as good on camera, but the sunset is absolutely incredible. We've got about 50 minutes till kickoff, so we're going to get inside the stadium, find where we're sitting. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Again, I'm sticking to my 3-1 Cruz Azul. I think their quality on the day is going to be the difference. But Chivas, they're here in their numbers with their fans. And look, anything can happen. We've seen drama galore in some of the other games. So this time, Chivas, Cruz Azul, what's going to happen? Only time will tell. Like I say, put your predictions down in the comment section below. We're inside the stadium-ish. I mean, the stadium is here, but we're past the security. I was worried about my microphone. I didn't know if they were going to take my microphone off me. Again, the hair. I need to start wearing a cap. I need to start wearing a hat because my hair is a nightmare. But one thing that this stadium does better than some of the others I've been to is outside the stadium. Look at some of the atmosphere here. You got some games going on, some pretty nice food, some hamburgers, some birria. Yeah, it's undefeated for that. But we're inside the stadium. Actually, as you can see, I don't know if you can see, I'm wearing my shorts. The reason being is that I was here for, I usually wear my trousers, I usually wear my jeans, but this time around, my jeans are too small, like they're too big for me. Maybe I've lost some weight recently, I don't know, no one's told me, but maybe I've lost some weight, and by the time I left the house, the jeans were down by my ankles, and I thought, look, we're here for a good game. The entertainment doesn't need to be what's underneath my jeans, it needs to be on the game, firmly on the game. It's a big one today. Atmosphere is absolutely buzzing. I'm trying not to swear to emphasize the atmosphere here. We're gonna have a little walk around, try and find where we're going in. But yeah, this place is popping off already. We've still got probably about 45 minutes till kickoff. So yeah, guys, I have no idea what's gonna happen. We're here in our shorts, not too cold. The fucking sunset, oh, there you go, we swore. The sunset's looking good. So yeah, guys, let's have a little walk around, see what we have going on, and let's get inside that stadium right there. Come on. Yes, guys, found our seats and we've got a bit of a light show going on. This is the view. I've had worse Sunday nights than this. I can absolutely promise you I've had worse Sunday nights. We're here, we're at the Estadio Olimpico Universitario, Cruz Azul, Chivas. Look, the last time that I was watching Cruz Azul in a playoff game, they lost to another team from Guadalajara, Atlas. Will it repeat itself this time, or will they be able to get over the line? Look, I think they will do. I'm sticking to my 3-1 result. Don't know, I mean, I've got my shorts out. I'm feeling pretty confident tonight. I don't know if you guys are. I don't know what your predictions are for this game, but the light show's looking pretty cool. I'm expecting a good atmosphere tonight. Chivas are here, Cruz Azul are here. I'm here with all my friends. Look at that. Me and my mates have all come out together for this one. So yeah, let's get into this. But I'm so excited. I've been going to a lot of games in the regular season, but when it comes to the playoffs, it's just a different game. Obviously, it's a different game. The fans want it more. The players want it more. We've seen some dramatic games over the last few days, but guys, come on. Here we go, 0-0 first leg. Cruz Azul, if they win the game, if it ends 0-0 today, or if it ends in a draw, Cruz Azul will be going to the semi-finals. Chivas, they must win today. Anything but a win, and they are out. for Cruz Azul. Avoid defeat, and they are through. But come on, guys. Come on, let's get into this. I've just realised the wall of red over there, if you can see on the right hand side, that is basically all Chivas fans. But even in this section here, there's loads of Chivas fans. Okay, we've gone all the way to the top of the stadium. I mean, look at the view here. Okay, from this point you can see a little bit more blue than red. So, I mean, look at the other side. I don't know if you can see the other side. Hold on, let me see if I can sort this out. But the other side, they've got the sort of badge of Cruz Azul. Give me 1 second, I'll show you guys. Okay, if you can see on the other side, you can kind of see the blue, white and red of Cruz Azul from the fans. They're singing all in their voices here. This is why I've come all the way to the top of the stadium. Here you can kind of see things a little bit clearer. And the fan, honestly, this has the potential to be one of the best atmospheres I've ever seen at a football game. Tigres was incredible, and I'm sure that if I go to see Tigres in the playoffs, it'll be even better than what I saw. Santos Laguna the same as well. But at the moment we're here at Cruz Azul in the playoffs, and I've got to give him their props at the moment because it's looking pretty good and the game hasn't even started. The players aren't even on the pitch yet. Okay, you can see the players here right in front of me. It looks like both sets of players are walking on together. This is a bit weird that we're seeing them walk on together. Usually they come out of the tunnel and then you see them as they're literally walking onto the pitch. But here, they're all lining up next to the pitch and we can see them. You got the Cruz Azul fans there going crazy. Then the horn is going off again. And yeah, the fans, as I keep saying, I'm very, very impressed by the fans. Look at this side. At the end, I don't know if you can see the fans all jumping and waving over there, but they're in their voices as well. But the players are literally about to walk onto the pitch right now. And right on cue, here they come. The lights have gone down a little bit. The players are walking on. Both sets of fans are applauding their heroes to see if they can take their team to the semi-finals of this year's Liga MX Apertura playoffs. Only one of them, as I keep saying, only one of them can go through to the next round. But here we go, both sets of players are now arriving onto the pitch. Look at the sound in here. Both sets of players have gone through their pre-match rituals. It's time to go, it's time to rock and roll. I don't know who I want to win. I say Cruz Azul going to win 3-1, that's my prediction. But who do I want to win? I don't know, that's a different story. I'm quite happy with either one of these two going through. And I'll be supporting, well, if they play against Tigres, I don't know if I'll be supporting them in the semi-finals, but let's get into this. The game is underway. The vibes are very, very strong. A lot of red and white, a lot of blue. This place is probably as packed out as I've ever seen it. I maybe once when I was here for the CONCACAF Champions Cup semi-final between Cruz Azul and Tigres earlier this year, that was probably a similar capacity to this. But yeah, it's going to be a very long night. Not sure really how this one's going to go. I've made my predictions very clear throughout this video. But yeah, we've still got 90 minutes, a long 90 minutes of football ahead of us, but let's get right into the action. What has happened? What has happened? It's 1-0 Chivas. It is a corner taken quickly. Corner taken quickly. They've gone short. They put it to the back post. And it's worked like a charm. Wow. You'd have thought they're the home team with the way the fans are celebrating. It's 1-0. Barely 10 minutes into the game. I was saying that not much has really happened so far in the game. And suddenly it's 1-0 Chivas. Who would have thought it? What a shock. Still so much time in this game. And again, Cruz Azul just needs to draw it to qualify. But what a shock. Great move from Chivas. They caught Cruz Azul napping and they're 1-0 up. What a start to this game. It's another corner to Chivas. That's the last one, worked out so well. We have to see what happens here. Again, they've gone short. It's 2v1 if they can make the most of it. Are they going to get it into the box? No, they've gone across. Again, he's going to have a shot on goal. Oh, it's blocked. Leads to nothing, but Chivas are looking very, very good. Really, really up for this at the moment. I thought Cruz Azul, being the technically home team, they were going to dominate, as I say. But really, they've really sort of fallen under the pressure in the first sort of 12-13 minutes here. Again, very, very early in the game, but it's not looking amazing for Cruz Azul at the start of this game. I can't believe it. It's 1-1 out of nowhere. Suddenly Cruz Azul scored literally 20 seconds after I put the phone down, after saying that Cruz Azul have had a terrible start. They've just worked the ball down the right hand side, found it into the box, and look at the fans here. Let's see if I can show you here. The fans are loving it. It's 1-1. What a game we're going to have in our hands. It's 15 minutes. It's 1-1. Both teams are looking good. Well, I say that. I've been saying Cruz Azul haven't been looking good, and suddenly they score. So maybe they've been playing pretty well anyway. So let's have a look. It's pretty good. But 1-1, 15 minutes. What is next in this game? More than halfway through this first half, and it has been nothing but exciting. Both teams are giving it their all. They have come to the table. I was criticising Cruz Azul earlier, but since the goal, they've created their own chances. Chivas are looking exciting as well. If you'd ask me where the next goal is going to come from, I have no idea, or who it's even to go for. Will my prediction still stand by the end of this game? I have no idea. It really could go anywhere, but we've got a chance here for Cruz Azul on the left-hand side. He's offside. Offside. But this game has been exciting. I've absolutely loved the start of this game. Again, we're only 30 minutes into the game. We've just gone past the halfway mark in the first half. But this could be up for grabs. Both teams are looking good. Both teams are up for this. And to be honest, whoever goes through to face Tigres in the next round, I think either team's got a really, really good chance of beating Tigres and making it to the final. Another glorious chance goes missing again for Chivas. I'll be honest, this first 45 minutes, they have actually been pretty good, pretty impressive. When Cruz Azul scored, they had a bit of dominance, but after that, they've not really had much. They've kind of, bearing in mind that Chivas are the kind of lowest seed in this playoffs, they've looked far the better team. They're away from home. Okay, their fans are here, so it's not, doesn't feel so strange for them. But they've been the better team in large parts of this. They've had all the best chances in this game outside of the goals, and they should have just scored here. Just like that, Chivas are in front again, and to be honest, it's been coming the last couple of minutes. They've started to take over. Ball found its way into the box, and it was smashed home at close range, and the fans here are absolutely buzzing. Again, you would have thought that this is the Cruz Azul Stadium. You would have thought that this is the Chivas Stadium. Look at the fans at the moment. Chivas 2-1. Still about 10 minutes to go in the first half, but Cruz Azul need to get back in this game a second time if they're going to qualify for the semi-final. Still plenty of time to go. But Chivas, they've gone in front twice now. This time, can they hold on? Half time here at the Estadio Olimpico Universitario. Cruz Azul 1, Chivas 2. Who would have thought it? Not me. My prediction's already gone out. Who would have thought that would be out by half time? I'm gutted, devastated in fact. But anyway, what a performance so far from Chivas. They have very much lived up to the occasion. Cruz Azul, they've got 45 minutes to turn it around. They know that one goal can change everything. And Chivas do need to be careful, because we saw last night with Club America that they were about to go through. They were seconds away from qualifying, and then Monterrey scored in the last minute to secure qualification themselves. And look, both of these two teams, they are buzzing at the fact that Club America got knocked out. It's bragging rights, but it'll be even more bragging rights if their team can qualify instead of America into the semi-finals. Half-time here, 2-1 Cruz Azul. A lot still on the line to be played for, and yeah, what a game so far. I'm loving the atmosphere. Very divided. It's probably one of the best atmospheres where the two sets of fans are sitting together. Very rarely do I see this many fans from both teams coming together, and it's really, really nice to see it. What I really like is seeing kind of family and friends supporting both teams. You know, one supporting Chivas, one supporting Cruz Azul. They've come together, they're wearing their shirts, they're giving each other a bit of banter, they're loving it. And yeah, I'm having a great time at the moment. 2-1 Chivas. Can they hold on to it? I'm not sure. They're looking good at the moment. If they play like this in the second half, they will be in the semi-finals. But Cruz Azul, I'm sure manager Nicholas Lackerman will be giving them a talking to at half-time. They need to change something, and they need to change it fast. Will Javier Hernandez Chicharito come off the bench? Maybe. I don't know how much of an impact he can have in this game, but there's still 45 minutes to play. Who's going to win it? I'm not sure. So So this is the halftime entertainment at the Estadio Olimpico Universitario. Very similar to my hometown team, Norwich City, actually. I've seen this at Carrow Road. So it's like is it bowling? I have no idea what's going to happen here. It looks like it's bowling. Like you got the pins on the other side. Is it bowling if they are pins, they're very spread out. What is going to happen here? Is he supposed to knock them over? Yeah. It's kind of a weird version of bowling. I mean, he got 3 pins? I don't know. Very interesting. I've never seen this before, despite coming to the stadium multiple times. But what I love in Mexico is that every halftime show is different in some capacity. I mean, if you guys saw the Santos Laguna video, you know that one was just weird in its own right. But this one's just different. It's not weird, it's just different. Both sides are out here ready for the second half. For one of these two teams, it's their last bit of action for 2025. And for the other, it's a chance to make a statement to the other the other 3 teams in the Final Four. But who's going to do what in the second half is still up for grabs. Can Chivas continue with how they performed in the first half? Can Cruz Azul improve? Something here is going to have to give. But what is going to happen? Let's have a look. And just like that, Cruz Azul are in the ascendancy in this tie again. I said at half-time, if Chivas don't shut this out, Cruz Azul have every opportunity to go on and win this tie. And they have thrown everything at this. There's probably about, 17, 18 minutes left in this game. They brought on Angel Sepulveda, one of their main players, one of their key strikers. It's not him who's got the goal, it's Jeremy Marquez. It's a curler to the far post, it's gone off the post and it's crept over the line. 2-2, meaning that Cruz Azul will go to the semi-final if things stay the same. Now it is Chivas' turn. They need to step out of themselves. They've played so well for large parts of this game. But now, quite cruelly, that if things don't change, they are out. And you can hear the Cruz Azul fans. They are bouncing. They are bouncing. Look at them. They've had very little in this game to be too happy about. But as of right now, they're going through to the semi-final. They couldn't even get them on it. Ooh, almost. Almost. But the Cruz Azul fans here are bouncing. Balls in the back of the net. My microphone's not even with me. That's how unprepared I was for this. Balls in the back of the net, but it's offside. Chivas very, very nearly back in front again, but denied by the offside flag. Still 2-2. And out of nowhere, Chivas have a penalty. I mean, it's a definite foul. He's gone down in the box. The defenders just clattered him. And as you can see, the Chivas fans, they'd gone quiet for a few minutes. I thought they suddenly disappeared, but they're now back to life. Wow, penalty to Chivas. There's 10 minutes to go in the game. 10 minutes to go. If they score this, wow, there's a lot of pressure on Cruz Azul. If they do score this, wow, this is such a defining moment in this tie. For large parts of this tie, it's gone back and forth. I mean, Chivas were the better team in the first half. Cruz Azul have neededly been the better team in the second half, but now there's a penalty to Chivas. I think we're going to have a few minutes until this is taken, but I mean, Cruz Azul are not happy, but it's a definite penalty. He's clattered him, he's brought him down. There's no need to bring him down like that, and the referee has no choice but point to the spot. I mean, are VAR going to turn this over? I'm not sure, I doubt it. I'd be very surprised if VAR turned this over. Definite penalty to Chivas, absolutely, there's no doubt about it. Again, I think we're going to have a few minutes here. Cruz Azul, the players are absolutely livid. They're still complaining here. We could be waiting for a little while. All the yellow cards have come out. I always say there's a red card in a Mexican football game. Will there be one today? I'm not sure. But like I say, we're still going to be waiting a few minutes for this to be taken. I mean, Chivas are such a young team. This moment, is it going to kill their confidence? Are they going to be too nervous to dispatch this penalty? Wow, it's Chicharito, Javier Hernandez. He's just come on probably about 5 minutes ago. I said there about being nervous. I mean, if there's anyone with experience to take this spot kick, it's him. Wow, if he scores this place is going to go mental. What is happening here? Okay, we still wait a few seconds. We still wait. Javier Hernandez taking himself away from the situation, but he's clearly not happy. He wants to take the penalty. And like I say, this moment is absolutely huge. The biggest moment of the night. the biggest moment of both teams' season, really. And there you can hear the fans singing Chicharito. Here we go, Chicharito to give Chivas the advantage. He cried when he scored for Chivas recently, but I'm sure he'll cry again if they score here. What an emotional time. Here we go, Javier Hernandez. Oh, no way! Javier Hernandez has skied over the bar. Javier Hernandez. Oh my God. Chicharito has blasted over the bar. No way. Oh my God. Javier Hernandez. Oh my God. I cannot believe it. The Cruz Azul fans are singing Chicharito. They love him. He's now the favourite player of Cruz Azul here. What a miss that is. It's still advantage Cruz Azul. About 10 minutes still to go. Probably a lot more of added time, but what a moment in this game. 87th minute, and it's a corner to Chivas. I mean, I said at half time, if they're not careful, they're going to be in this position, and they exactly are. A few minutes after Javier Hernandez blasts the penalty over the bar. I mean, Cruz Azul fans are singing his name, they're singing their songs. Large parts of the first half, I did not think this was going to happen because they were just so much worse than Chivas in that first half. But wow, what a moment in this game. What a game it's been. I mean, another defender's come on for Cruz Azul to try and see this out. But can they get over the line? I mean, they've got the experience. They've done it more often than not. It's a corner to Chivas. It's in the box. Headed away. There's nothing there. It's another chance that goes wasting. With every second that goes by, Cruz Azul fans start to believe that they are going to the semi-finals. Who would have thought it? Honestly, I would not have thought it from the lot of this game. But wow, what an achievement for Cruz Azul, and it just shows, like I said earlier, I think this team have got what it takes to really challenge in this competition. Haven't played their best tonight, but they've got over the line, and that is the sign of a true, dare I say, potential champion. Here we go, it's one-on-one. Oh, that's it, it's done! It's done, it's over! Cruz Azul are going through. Let's talk about this back in my apartment, but what an achievement. 3-2 Cruz Azul. Right guys, it's the morning after the night before, and wow, I needed some time to rest and just to kind of reflect on what happened last night. What an incredible tie. I mean, it ended 0-0 in the first leg and then 3-2 in the second leg. And also, Cruz Azul, I mean, they are one lucky team. I don't know how they got through that tie. Chivas were just so much better, especially in that first half. In the second half, Cruz Azul were the better team, but that's because they needed to be. They needed to find that second goal. Obviously, they got the second and the third. They got a bit of luck with Chicharito missing that penalty as well. But yeah, wow, Mexican playoff football just never disappoints. Cruz Azul are going to the semi-finals. They're playing against Tigres in that tie. The other semi-final is Monterrey and Toluca. I have no idea. Absolutely no idea who's going to make it to the final, guys. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this vlog as much as I did. It was spectacular. I mean, being there in the stadium, one thing that I will always say about Mexican football, and especially here in this particular game, is that it's just so nice and so refreshing to see two sets of fans for Cruz Azul and for Chivas sitting together and actually enjoying it together. Being in the UK, everything is separated. You will never, ever, even in the pub before or after a game, never, ever. Here, they were bantering each other. Bearing in mind, throughout the game, Chivas were going to qualify, then Cruz Azul, then Chivas. It was going back and forth a lot. There was a lot of tension, there was a lot of emotions running high, but, everybody that I saw and sort of spoke to in the game or around the stadium, they seemed to just be they were loving the occasion. And it's so refreshing to see that. And I think there's something really, really beautiful about that. But yes, guys, I loved it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. As always, make sure to subscribe. Again, as I said at the start of the video, I'm so grateful to the support that you guys have shown so far on this series. But yeah, guys, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next vlog. And yeah, until next time, guys, peace out.